As students are working to get their diplomas and as they are endeavoring to learn, they're facing all the things that adults are facing, usually with less tools in their toolbox to be able to face them. If divorce is happening in the home, they're going through it. If parents have lost a job, they're going through it. If there are health scares, if grandma is ill, they're going through that. So our kids, in addition to the very real pressures of passing that test, satisfying concordance scores, learning that math, they are struggling with all the same real life issues at home as any adults would be.
We see a broad spectrum of barriers, challenges. We see everything from teen pregnancies to lack of access to family support structures at home. We see students who don't feel connected and don't see themselves in the situation that they're in a setting that they're in. So therefore, if you don't feel connected, you don't feel supported, don't see the opportunities to explore whatever it is they want to do.
13,000 of my students here in the Clark County School District that are homeless, experiencing some sort of homelessness, violence, family insecurities, work, responsibility, sibling opportunities. 38% of our kids are chronically absent. That means they're not coming to school. To me, that's a testament of some of the challenges. They either have to work, either don't find school all that interesting because we're not meeting their needs. You have to bring in outside partners because the last thing we need is our kids to be out in the community without a high school diploma. So when you look at options like Acceleration Academies, where they're meeting the needs in a non-traditional setting, it's a win for my community and ultimately a win for kids.
I think you need to go back to realizing that the high schools that we have today were invented more than a century ago, and they're basically an adaptation, if you want to call it that, of the industrial production methodology of assembly line work, a factory model, where we batch process people by 1 year's work and then move them to another year and so on down through the conveyor belt until they graduate. For somebody who needs help, they may feel lost and adrift in a sea of kids unless they make a personal connection to somebody, an adult, that can help them.
When you come to Acceleration Academy, naturally I would say, I think we should be able to do this within the school system, but we don't have the resources and the ability to do that at this time. I think it provides the choice and the option and the opportunity where students can learn in a smaller setting, more adult to student ratio, interaction with their peers. The candidates that I've talked to here have articulated to me, I moved here, I didn't feel like I knew where to fit. This was the place I knew I could fit as soon as I came here on campus.
I'm grateful for Acceleration Academies being in our district.